I'm Sarah at Balanced, and today I'm here to bust a couple of myths about the ever-trendy fad diets known as the Paleolithic diet and the ketogenic diet. The paleo diet philosophy alleges that the best route to health is through consuming more protein, typically from animal sources, while the ketogenic philosophy claims that a largely fat-based diet is healthiest. We're told by proponents of these diets that they are the best diets for burning body fat, optimizing athletic performance, and preventing chronic diseases. Unfortunately, these harmful myths have really taken off in the mainstream. So let's get into why paleo and keto are, in fact, not so healthy after all. What both of these diets have in common is their deficiency of complex carbs and starches, particularly in the form of grains and legumes. While it's certainly good to minimize refined grains and added sugars in the diet, whole grains have important minerals, B vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber, which helps you feel full, eliminate harmful metabolic wastes, and boost beneficial bacteria in your gut. Whole grains and legumes are associated with better long-term health outcomes, lower risk for diabetes, and lower mortality, particularly from cardiovascular disease and certain cancers. Meanwhile, both the paleo and keto diets are ranked by dietitians among the poorest diets for vascular health. The overconsumption of animal source proteins and fats typically seen in these diets puts inflammatory stress on our entire vasculature. Advocates of the paleo diet erroneously believe that our Paleolithic ancestors were consuming a largely meat-based diet, when in fact, most societies were still consuming many more whole plant foods than game. The diet also suggests that we in the West are not consuming enough protein, when in actuality, we're consuming twice as much protein as we really need. On the other hand, 97% of Americans aren't getting enough fiber, and I can't think of a better source of fiber than legumes and whole grains. While paleo followers are supposed to increase their vegetable intake, vegetables alone typically lack the energy density necessary to fuel our bodies in the way that complex starches in whole grains and legumes can. The ketogenic diet is even more preposterous than the paleo diet. The point of the keto diet is to bring the body to a state of ketosis, wherein fats become the predominant energy source. First of all, it would take at least a day of fasting to bring the body into a state of true ketosis in adults. The keto diet does not, therefore, actually achieve its alleged purpose. Clinically, fat-heavy diets were actually intended to help children with epilepsy manage their symptoms, but they're not at all advisable for the general population. Fat-based diets across the board, but especially ones high in animal fats, are not conducive to good health. The saturated fats and naturally occurring trans fats in animal products send blood cholesterol levels sky high and can lead to insulin resistance. Cardiovascular disease and diabetes remain two of our nation's deadliest diseases. The truth is that a diet centered around whole plant foods is best at preventing and in some cases even reversing negative health outcomes like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and more. The data are really clear as well about the robust link between animal fat and protein consumption and diabetes risk. Of course, there's always a place for those richer, fattier foods in our diets, but to place those foods as the foundation of our diet is foolish, dangerous, and in complete opposition to what high-quality nutrition science tells us is best for our health. Thank you for watching this week's installment of the Balanced Mythbusters series. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope that you'll join us again next week to witness another nutrition myth get busted. Bye, everyone.